we honor the remarkable artists whose music shaped generations. Some of these names might surprise you, but their melodies still echo in hearts around the world. Ray Anthony was born on January 20th, 1922, in Bentleyville, Pennsylvania. A celebrated bandleader and trumpeter, he rose to fame during the golden age of big band music with hits like Dragnet and Peter Gunn. Now in his later years, he is remembered as one of the last living links to swing-era jazz history. Johnny Pate was born on December 1st, 1923, in Chicago, Illinois. A respected jazz bassist, arranger, and producer, he became a key figure in soul and jazz music, working closely with artists like Curtis Mayfield and contributing to the Chicago sound of the 1960s and 70s. Even in advanced age, his legacy continues to influence modern music. Marshall Allen was born on May 25, 1924, in Louisville, Kentucky. A pioneering saxophonist and longtime leader of the Sun Ra Orchestra, he helped shape avant-garde jazz with fearless experimentation and cosmic themes. Even in his later years, he remains a symbol of creative endurance, continuing to guide the orchestra's legacy with remarkable dedication. Dave Lee was born on January 4, 1937, in the United States. A seasoned musician and composer, he built a quiet but respected career through studio work, live performances, and songwriting across several decades. Though he stayed largely out of the spotlight, his contributions remain appreciated by those familiar with his era and sound. Dick Van Dyke was born on December 13, 1925, in West Plains, Missouri. Though best known as an actor and entertainer, his work in musical films and television made him a beloved figure in American music and performance culture. Even in his late years, he remains active in public appearances, celebrated for his energy, optimism, and lasting influence. Teddy Chenery was born on January 1, 1927, in the United States. A talented singer and songwriter, she became known for her contributions to traditional and gospel-influenced music during the mid-20th century. Though she lived much of her life away from mainstream fame, her voice and recordings remain cherished by dedicated listeners who value authenticity and timeless sound. Doc Severinsen was born on November 7, 1927, in Arlington, Oregon. An iconic trumpeter and bandleader, he gained fame as the leader of the Tonight Show Band, bringing jazz and big band music into millions of American homes. Even in his later years, he continues to be celebrated for his virtuosity, charisma, and lasting impact on jazz and television music. Dennis Binder was born on February 25, 1931, in Memphis, Tennessee. A pioneering rockabilly singer and songwriter, he made a mark with energetic performances and early rock and roll recordings. Though he largely stayed out of the mainstream spotlight, his music continues to influence collectors and enthusiasts of classic rockabilly and early rock history. Queen Ida was born on March 13, 1929, in New Orleans, Louisiana. A celebrated Zydeco accordionist and singer, she became the first female artist to win a Grammy in the genre, bringing Creole music to international audiences. Even in her later years, she is remembered as a trailblazer who helped preserve and popularize Zydeco traditions. Leroy Van Dyke was born on April 4, 1929, in Drakesboro, Kentucky. A legendary country singer and guitarist, he gained fame with hits like The Auctioneer and Walk On By. Even in his later years, he remains celebrated for his storytelling style and significant contributions to classic country music. Berry Gordy was born on November 28, 1929, in Detroit, Michigan. As the founder of Motown Records, he revolutionized the music industry by launching the careers of legends like Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, and Marvin Gaye. Even today, his influence endures, shaping the sound and business of modern music. Randy Starr was born on June 30, 1930, in Brooklyn, New York. A singer, songwriter, and dentist by profession, he is best known for penning hits for Elvis Presley, including Kissin' Cousins. Though not always in the spotlight, his songwriting continues to be celebrated by rock and roll enthusiasts. Sonny Rollins was born on September 7, 1930, in Harlem, New York City. A legendary jazz tenor saxophonist, he is celebrated for masterpieces like St. Thomas and Saxophone Colossus. Even in his later years, he remains an enduring influence on jazz musicians worldwide, admired for his improvisational genius and innovation. Kenny Burrell was born on July 31, 1931, in Detroit, Michigan. An acclaimed jazz guitarist, he is celebrated for his smooth tone and masterful improvisation, contributing to countless recordings and collaborations with legends like Louis Armstrong and John Coltrane. Even in his later years, he remains a guiding influence in jazz education and performance. Ramblin' Jack Elliott was born on August 1, 1931, in Brooklyn, New York. A folk singer and guitarist, he became a key figure in the American folk revival, influencing artists like Bob Dylan with his storytelling and traditional songs. Even today, his performances and recordings continue to inspire generations of folk enthusiasts. John Perkins was born on October 9, 1932, in the United States. A versatile musician and composer, he contributed to rhythm and blues and early rock recordings during the mid-20th century. Though not widely known to the mainstream, his work remains appreciated by collectors and music historians for its authenticity and enduring influence. Leon Blue was born on February 23, 1931, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. A talented blues pianist, he played alongside legends such as B.B. King and Elmore James, contributing to the development of modern blues. Even in his later years, he is celebrated for his lively performances and enduring impact on the blues tradition. J.P. Morgan was born on December 3, 1931, in Madison, Wisconsin. A singer and entertainer, she gained fame in the 1950s with hits like That's All I Want From You and appearances on television variety shows. Even today, she is remembered for her charismatic performances and contributions to classic pop music. Frankie Miller was born on November 2, 1949, in Campsie, Scotland. A soulful singer-songwriter, he is known for hits like Darlin' and his powerful, emotive voice. Despite facing health challenges later in life, his music continues to resonate with fans of blues and rock, preserving his enduring legacy. Don Preston was born on May 21, 1932, in Flint, Michigan. A pioneering keyboardist and composer, he is best known for his work with Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, blending jazz, rock, and avant-garde styles. Even in his later years, he continues to be celebrated for his inventive musicianship and lasting influence on experimental music. Petula Clark was born on November 15, 1932, in Epsom, Surrey, England. A celebrated singer, actress, and composer, she became a global star with hits like Downtown and I Know a Place. Even in her later years, she continues to perform, enchanting audiences with her timeless voice and enduring charm. Yoko Ono was born on February 18, 1933, in Tokyo, Japan. An avant-garde artist, singer, and peace activist, she gained global recognition through her work with John Lennon and her experimental music projects. Even in her later years, she continues to inspire generations with her boundary-pushing creativity and activism. Mike Stoller was born on March 13, 1933, in New York City, New York. As one half of the legendary songwriting duo Leiber and Stoller, he co-wrote timeless hits for artists like Elvis Presley and the Coasters, shaping the sound of early rock and roll. Even today, his songs continue to influence musicians and delight audiences worldwide. Willie Nelson was born on April 29, 1933, in Abbott, Texas. A legendary country singer, songwriter, and activist, he is known for hits like On the Road Again and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Even in his later years, he continues to perform and advocate for causes, remaining an enduring icon of American music. Bunk Gardner was born on May 3, 1933, in Tucson, Arizona. A talented woodwind player, he gained recognition as a member of the Mothers of Invention, contributing to Frank Zappa's groundbreaking fusion of rock, jazz, and experimental music. Even in his later years, his innovative spirit continues to inspire musicians and fans of avant-garde sound. J.J. Barrie was born on February 22, 1933, in United Kingdom. A singer and songwriter, he is best known for his 1970s hit, No Charge, which became a beloved classic. Even in later years, his music continues to be celebrated for its heartfelt lyrics and enduring charm. Bobby Rush was born on November 10, 1933, in Dennessee, Louisiana. A pioneering blues musician, singer, and songwriter, he is celebrated for his energetic performances and unique blend of funk, soul, and blues. Even in his later years, he continues to tour and record, inspiring generations of blues enthusiasts worldwide. Garnet Mims was born on August 22, 1937, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A soulful singer and R&B pioneer, he is best known for hits like Cry Baby and his powerful vocal delivery. Even in his later years, his music continues to influence soul and R&B artists, preserving his lasting legacy in American music. Ray Walker was born on September 19, 1934, in Indianapolis, Indiana. A renowned bass singer, he is best known for his work with the Jordanaires, providing backing vocals for legends like Elvis Presley. Even in his later years, his contributions to gospel and rock and roll remain celebrated and influential. Shirley Jones was born on March 31, 1934, in Charleroi, Pennsylvania. A celebrated singer and actress, she is best known for her roles in musical films like The Music Man and Oklahoma. Even in her later years, she continues to be admired for her remarkable voice and enduring contributions to American musical theater. Frankie Valli was born on May 3, 1934, in Newark, New Jersey. As the iconic lead singer of the Four Seasons, he became famous for hits like Sherry and Big Girls Don't Cry. Even in his later years, he continues to perform, captivating audiences with his distinctive falsetto and enduring charm. Jack Ashford was born on May 18, 1934, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A legendary percussionist, he was a key member of the Funk Brothers, Motown's famed studio band, contributing to hits for artists like the Supremes and Marvin Gaye. Even in his later years, his rhythms and influence remained central to the Motown legacy. Pat Boone was born on June 1, 1934, in Jackson, Tennessee. A celebrated singer and actor, he gained fame in the 1950s and 60s with hits like Love Letters in the Sand and Ain't That a Shame. Even in his later years, he remains admired for his smooth vocals and enduring impact on classic pop music. Frank Hamilton was born on October 2, 1934, in Chicago, Illinois. A folk musician, singer, and guitarist, he played a significant role in the American folk revival and co-founded the renowned Old Town School of Folk Music. Even in his later years, he continues to inspire musicians through his teaching and timeless recordings. Ketty Lester was born on August 16, 1934, in Baldwin, California. A singer and actress, she is best known for her 1962 hit Love Letters and her work on stage and screen. Even in her later years, her soulful voice and pioneering achievements in music continue to be celebrated. June Webb was born on May 23, 1934, in Nashville, Tennessee. A country singer and performer, she gained recognition in the 1950s for her clear vocals and engaging stage presence. Even in her later years, she is remembered for her contributions to classic country music and her lasting influence on the genre. Nana Muscuri was born on October 13, 1934, in Chania, Crete, Greece. A world-renowned singer, she is celebrated for her distinctive voice and multilingual repertoire, spanning jazz, pop, and folk music. Even in her later years, she continues to captivate audiences worldwide and inspire generations of musicians. Chas McDevitt was born on August 3, 1934, in Maryhill, Glasgow, Scotland. A pioneering skiffle musician and banjo player, he gained fame with hits like Freight Train, helping popularize skiffle music in the UK. Even in his later years, his contributions continue to be celebrated by folk and early rock enthusiasts. Carol Kaye was born on March 24, 1935, in Everett, Washington. A legendary bassist and session musician, she played on thousands of hit recordings, from Motown to surf rock, shaping the sound of 1960s and 70s popular music. Even in her later years, her influence continues to inspire bassists and musicians worldwide. Herb Alpert was born on March 31, 1935, in Los Angeles, California. A renowned trumpeter, bandleader, and co-founder of A&M Records, he is celebrated for hits like Rise and his influence on jazz and pop music. Even in his later years, he continues to inspire musicians and audiences with his enduring creativity and innovation. Bobby Bare was born on April 7, 1935, in Ironton, Ohio. A celebrated country singer and songwriter, he is best known for hits like Marie Laveau and Detroit City. Even in his later years, he continues to perform and influence generations of country musicians with his storytelling and distinctive voice. Bobby Vinton was born on April 16, 1935, in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. Known as the Polish Prince, he gained fame with romantic hits like Blue Velvet and Mr. Lonely. Even in his later years, his music continues to be cherished for its timeless appeal and heartfelt melodies. Joe Melson was born on October 7, 1935, in Dallas, Texas. A songwriter and singer, he is best known for co-writing many of Roy Orbison's hits, including Only the Lonely and Crying. Even in his later years, his contributions continue to resonate, leaving a lasting mark on classic rock and pop music. Peggy Seeger was born on May 17, 1935, in New York City, New York. A folk singer, songwriter, and activist, she played a vital role in the American and British folk music revival, known for her powerful voice and socially conscious songs. Even in her later years, she continues to perform and inspire audiences with her enduring musical and cultural contributions.